All right, we're live. So let's just start with part 2. You guys get number 1. That one was pretty straightforward.
Yes.
All right. And so for number 2 and 3, those were the 2 that Heather needed help with.
And I have a note here that I needed help with those as well.
Okay. I don't know if you got those, Corey. So I know we had to go back and find the formula. Let me see. It's even in my notes.
The confidence interval.
Yeah.
It's not the
No.
It's the T-score. Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's confidence interval. You're right. You're right.
It was the X bar, the plus or minus T times our sample standard deviation divided by the square root of our population. That one.
Right.
Yeah, and so you just have to plug in the numbers because they give you T. And then I think they kind of try and trick you with letting you know that the degrees of freedom, because you didn't even need to know that.
Yes, that's right. For
these equations, you just plug it in. So it's just, oh, and then you also have to plug all those numbers into the SPSS, right, to get the,
Thank you.
oh, I guess you could just do the mean, right? You just add them all up and divide by 15, and that gives you the X bar.
They gave you all the information you needed.
Well, except for the mean. You just have to figure that out.
So there was a printer.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't have it pulled up. Let me pull it up
Okay.
so I can see what you guys are talking. I just have my notes, but let me actually pull up the assignment.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You had to get the mean from number 7.
Oh, all right.
Up above.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Yes.
That's what it was. You had
Yeah.
to take all the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have it up, Lee? And then we'll go through it.
Almost. Okay, let's see. We're on
Number 2 of part 2.
number. Oh, right. So the mean from up above was 46.7 or 73, and then, or the X bar, and then the standard deviation was 8.8, or the sample 2745. And then we had to plug in all these numbers from above, right?
Right, so I don't know if Heather got that part, but I just cut and pasted all the numbers into SPSS
Yeah.
to get those.
And what are the
I just
sample
don't know. I don't know what it was.
requirements?
Where she got confused. But then you take those numbers from number 7 and it put them into the number 2 down below.
Okay, so this is where I was confused because Sarah, what equation did you say?
I'll write it down for you so that it is more visual.
11:45 is the earliest that I have.
Okay.
That's why. How about I just put it at 9?
For the confidence interval, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was in the reading.
X bar minus T star multiplied by S
Yeah.
over the square root of N.
Yeah, it's the exact same as we were using for confidence interval before, except you use the T instead of the Z.
Right, and do the plus or minus.
I'll show it just in case Heather needs it when she goes back through. So that was,
What's going on?
Yeah.
okay.
Keep talking,
So
Sarah.
when
There you go.
So and
Okay, yeah, I'll keep talking.
when I
Thank you.
and the sample, the N was 15, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
So when I plugged that into my calculator, I got a completely different
Do it again.
Yeah, try it again.
But then when I put it into the SPSS, I got exactly what they got.
Right, it might have been a miscalculation then.
Go outside.
So let me just
Why don't you
clarify.
say what you put in so that Heather can hear it too?
Yeah, 46.733 minus 2.9768, close parentheses.
Wait.
Yeah, that number's wrong.
2.1448. It's
Yeah.
right up there.
Oh, maybe that's where it was bad. So where was that? 2.1448. Why did I do that? 2.144.
You probably got that from, maybe you got that number from something else, from the SPSS, from number 7.
Okay, so open parentheses 46.733 minus 2.1448, close parentheses, multiplied by 8.8.
If you have any
2745 divided by the square root of 15.
Yeah.
Just walk in anything for you.
And
Hey, bye, Kim. Have a great day.
oh, hold on. I get 101,627. That's not right.
See, I always break mine down. I don't put the whole thing into my calculator because I don't trust the calculator. I always do the dividing part first, and then the multiply, and then I add it to the first number, or subtract the first number after we put it in.
Okay, let's see. 8.82745 divided by 15. Oh my gosh. So you guys still, I'm going to have to totally break it down like you said, Corey, and see if I can do it that way. But my numbers are right. 46.733 plus 2.1448 times 8.82745 divided by the square root of 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys keep going and I'll punch away.
Okay. And 3 is just, it's the same thing. You just use that different T-score.
Oh, that might have been the number you said before, actually, Lee, 2.9768.
That
was
is
just
number. Yeah.
That's number 3. That's just not number 2.
Oh, that is where I was getting it wrong.
You're just reading number 3, but it's the same problem. You just use that number.
So say that again, 2.2.
No,
79.
in number 3, it's 2.9768
Oh, right.
is your T.
Yeah. And that's with the 99% instead of the 95%.
So you just plug in the different T-score there, and it's just the same math.
Okay. I was just getting my numbers wrong, I think. 2.1448 equals, no, I'm still getting 101.627. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know.
Hang on a second.
So it's X is 46.733.
Yeah, I used 46.73. I don't know.
And then T-score is 2.1448, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When you do that, you get 44.5882. And now we're going to multiply that by, we're just going to do 8.82745 divided by the square root of 15, which is 2.279237. So we take 2.279237 times 44.5882, right?
Yes.
And when you do that, it's 101.62.
When I'm done with my division and my multiplication, I have 4.8883, and that's what I'm adding and subtract. That's what my M is, I guess. Is that what it is? Like from before, you know, you have X bar plus or minus M.
What is your answer to 8.82745 with the square root divided by the square root of 15?
$2.279.
2.279.
Mm-hmm. And then I times that by 2.1448, and I get 4.8883.
But should you, okay, you times that by what?
2.1148. I'm sorry, 2.1448.
And then you subtract, and then you add that to 44. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I got it now. Thank you for sticking with me, ladies.
That's okay.
Okay, 4.5882. Yes, so the second I'm still getting the math wrong, but basically you guys are saving the subtraction, the addition part, because what I was doing before was I was taking 46.74 or 46.733 plus 2.1448, and doing the addition on that, and then I got 44.5882, and then I was multiplying that by the answer for the margin of error.
Right, but with the
what
order
you
of
guys are
operations, you
doing-
always have to do the division and multiplication
Yeah, do
first.
you remember back when we were in high school?
Yeah, order of
PEMDAS,
operations.
the order of operations. So yeah, just remember that. You can't do the addition. You got to do the
Yeah.
parentheses first, exponents, multiplication, division.
Yeah, I think that's where I was getting it all messed up then. That makes
Yeah,
a lot of
so basically, like back in last week's lesson, it was like x bar plus or minus m. So I always do that m part first, and then you get that number, and then you can add to it and subtract from it that first number to get your both ends of your interval.
Got it.
And
Okay.
you know it's not mathematical errors being made.
Well, thank you. That helps. I think that helps me that would help me for both 2 and 3 because I was making the same mistake. So I get it now.
Good.
Right. Okay.
Awesome.
And then Heather, if you have other questions, just email them to us.
Yeah, for sure. And then 4, you just plug it in, right? And we get the same answers.
Which it
Plug in the
sounded like
copper,
we
right?
actually, what we just worked through with you, Lee, we're not even going to have to do because
I
you
know.
just plug it in and you get the answers anyways.
It's true. You can double check even if it wants you to do it on your own. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a different equation, I guess. You mean for number what?
Oh, just number
For 4 where
like-
you plug it in.
Yeah,
Oh,
they just
right.
have you plug it in, and then the SPSS does it all for you. So
Right,
on a
right.
test, we'll just be able to use that, I
Right.
would assume. All right. So do we get everything else? Is there any other questions?
I think those are my biggest ones on the homework. That was it. And then we'll go ahead and start the quiz. I made it about halfway through the quiz. I haven't finished everything. So
Okay. Are you good, Corey, on the homework assignment or on the prep assignment?
Yes. I think,
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and Heather, if you have questions, seriously, just call us or whatever, and we can help you.
Hang on one second, you guys. My kids are all home from school today and they're so loud. I'm just going to mute it for a second.
You're fine.
I have to like make sure that I cross out all these other bad errors so that I like
Yes.
remember. No, bad. Don't look at those. I'm just gonna have to remember, or I don't know why the order of operations got me on this last one.
Yeah.
I must have been putting it into my calculator differently.
No, I got 101. I saw how you did it when I was messing around. I saw, yeah. I don't know. I have my old graphing calculator from high school, and like it just does it for me. And so I'm really, it's bad. Like I understand order of operations, but I've gotten lazy because my calculator, I just plug it in and it.
No, I do the same. I think it's that I didn't put the whole thing in parentheses.
Yeah.
I should have put the whole thing in parentheses and then worked my parentheses in. But
Yeah. Just play with your calculator until you figure it out, and then yeah, you'll know how it works.
well, it's nice we can check it on SPSS. So.
Yes.
When I just use my iPhone calculator turned sideways.
It's good. You're fancy.
You know, it's just always with me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have to find my calculator.
I have one on mine too, yeah. All right, so number 1 and 2, free points, yay. And I'll do number 3. In previous lessons, we have assumed the population standard deviation, sigma, was known. In this lesson, we are making a different assumption about sigma. What has changed? And we assume that sigma is unknown.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do number 4.
Okay.
The null hypothesis, blah, 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 and the alternative, blah, 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 and the population standard deviation is not known. Becca collects a sample of blah, 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 computes, and la, 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 use this information. So the O is known, and I put no, because it says it's not known.
Yep,
Right.
I like that one too.
Okay, what is the value of t? And I have the value t is 1.5.
Me too.
I don't know where I got that from.
It was the
The equation using those numbers, right?
Yeah, t equals x bar minus u divided by standard deviation divided by square root of n, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And I got the next one. So
You want me to get
use
that?
the following values for the body temp. Okay. Well, it says what is X bar? And so I got 98.220.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go.
For number 7, I got 0.922.
Me too.
Yep.
And this is where I stopped. This is where as far as I got.
Okay.
Okay, for this one, what is the T-score on 8? I don't even have any of these written down, so I must have just done them. Negative 1.843.
Uh-oh, I got 3.007.
Okay, I don't even know. Oh, I need to go into my, that came from the thing, the SPSS.
Uh-oh, but mine might be wrong. I see an error an error in my writing right here.
Did you
How-
use,
It was just
you
the equation T
it?
equals X bar minus mu divided by the standard deviation divided by square root of population, right?
I think I got it from, I got it from the SPSS.
Oh, did you?
Okay, so just call her and then, okay.
Huh.
All right, sounds great.
Let me look.
I don't have this data entered in, so I'll have to quickly do it real quick.
I think that you can go to the previous body.
Yeah, I need to just find it.
So I was confused when I put it into SPSS. Corey, did you? Let me pull it up. Did you remember to do the value measured or whatever?
Uh-huh. Yes, I did. I used
And
98.
see, for me, it just looked like a bunch of zeros.
It was a bunch of zeros, but then if you double click on it, if it's all zeros in the reading, it said if it's all zeros, if you double click on it, it'll expand it for you.
See, and I do that.
Huh? Shh. Guys, okay, hang on a second. I might be looking at the wrong problem. On my
And it just says
SPSS.
0.0 to the 0.
Okay, girls, I need you to leave this room, please, now. Sorry. Oh, yeah, no, guys, the T-scores, I don't know where I got that number from. My T-score says 3.693. Is that what you said yours was?
I got 3.007. I'm double checking myself.
Taylor, I need you to leave this room now.
Okay, so we go to compare means, sample 1 t-test, and then what did you put in for the test value?
98.6.
Because that's the hypothesis? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the mean.
All right, I got my
hypothesis.
stuff in. Let me check it.
And then 208-403-9476.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's telling me that it's minus 1.843.
That's what I got.
Okay, let me see.
But
Me
then
too.
now, when I look at it,
I
it
don't-
says 3 point something, so I'm confused.
I got, yeah, negative 1.843. I don't know why I
That way, we put a.
put it into an equation. I don't know what I was doing.
No.
No, but I don't understand. I don't know where I got that number from. Like when I'm looking at it now, I don't see that number.
Oh, I got it. When you plugged it in and you do the compare mean, the 1 t-score, whatever, and you enter in
Right.
98.6, then you come down and it shows you your t-score is negative 1.843.
Okay, that's what I did before. I just don't know why I can't find that now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We won't move into the fall. So.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at the answer from something else. That's why. Because when I did a bunch of them and I didn't close them out, just so you know, in the
Yes.
SPSS, if you don't if you do like I was doing all of them, and instead of closing out SPSS, I was just leaving it, and all of your results go into like the same file, like in the same. I don't.
It's a mess.
So my answers for like the math self-efficiency from the homework are like on the same thing. So if I don't look carefully, that's what I was just now. I was looking at the answers from a different homework, from a different assignment.
You can go ahead and take a
Yeah.
So
No,
when
I
you
found that
plug
too.
it into the t-score equation, x bar minus mu over s to the divided by the square root of n, you get negative 1.843.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I had a number written down, and so I think it's the same thing. Yes.
And then if you check it in SPSS with all the data inputted, I got negative 1.843.
We're good.
Okay, and that's what I had too. So
Yeah.
okay. But I need to check all my other. I need to make sure I close it out, I guess, between, so that I'm not grabbing the wrong information.
I got it too. Good.
Okay, and then the p-value, because we're using just the is not equal to, not looking for one tail or the other. It's the 0.081.
Yeah. We just got that from the SPSS.
Right.
Oh wait, sorry, say that again. The
So just
p-value?
look on your SPSS, that thing you just created, and it should just show you that the SIG two-tailed thing is 0.081. That's our p-score. Or p-value, sorry.
Okay, hold on. The two-tailed, no, don't we divide it by 2?
Only if you're looking for greater than or less than. If you're looking to is not equal to, you need both tails.
Right.
And in this one, what are we looking for? I don't remember.
Just
Is not equal to.
yeah.
Oh, no,
Okay.
we're not.
I thought it was less than.
Oh.
It's less than.
It is less than. So do we divide it by 2?
So we divide it by 2.
You divide that by 2. Thank you,
Good job.
Lizzie. Got it there.
I'm trying really hard, guys.
No, we both
bring
just
my
like cruised right
music
through that.
back to an A.
So it would be 0.041, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is the p-value.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I just plugged it into the applet because I was curious. And it's only less than, right?
Mm-hmm. And that changes my answer then
Oh, it does, doesn't
on
it?
10.
Yeah. Because it is less than.
The P is low, so we reject the null.
Wait. Yeah, we do. Huh, good. That's good.
Thank you, Lee. You saved us 2 questions there.
For real.
Yay! I'm happy. I'm happy to do something. Okay, so we're going with the p-value of 0.041.
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And because it is less than 0.05, we reject the null.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that was fun.
It was.
Now we get to do it again.
Okay. I don't know if I'm next, but I'll go. So for 11, what is the p-value? And I got 0.995. Am I right there or am I wrong?
That's what I got.
Okay. Whew.
So this is after you guys input it all in?
Yeah, just put it all in. Put the that t-score thing as 40, right? You got to make sure you do that so you got the right data.
Do I have to input it one by one, or can I just highlight it all?
You probably could.
Highlight
I
it.
inputted it. That's probably smarter.
I just highlighted it and drug it in and dropped it into the
And it went in just fine? Okay, hold on.
Or you can open up the Baby Boom data file thing too.
Yeah.
Okay, I already have that open. So,
Then just use that.
so we go to analyze,
Mm-hmm.
compare means, sample
Sample.
1 t-test.
Yep. And then make sure you put 40 as your test value.
What are we putting in, birth weight
Um,
or time of birth?
time and minutes between births.
So number of minutes. There's several options on the SPSS version.
Number
Oh.
of minutes, time of minutes.
Yeah.
Number of minutes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then what was the test value? 40?
Uh-huh.
Your full name, please.
Catherine Ely Staley.
And then your son.
Okay, so now we go to,
Now you should look at that SIG two-tailed. Oh, and because we're just trying to,
No, we want both tails on this
yes,
one.
because it's not equal. Yeah.
Jones is still your.
it did not, it's not,
It's not, actually.
You didn't get .995?
And then, but Dr. You're still seeing Dr. Alvin, and then.
Here we go.
Brad.
okay, let's see. Number of minutes, it says,
Okay. Oh, you don't see Alvin for OB/GYN.
what are we looking for again?
The SIG two-tailed.
Okay. Okay. We'll just continue to send our.
It must not be the number of minutes past midnight when the birth occurs. Is that what we're doing?
It's the
No.
call that starts with 59, 14. I don't know what it's called on that one. I just imported this data that they gave us.
Okay. Perfect. If you're okay with that.
Okay, wait times. It's wait
Okay.
time.
Sorry, yes, wait time in minutes. These values are the wait time in minutes. It says that in the first sentence.
Okay, wait times. Okay, so now we have 43 is the number sample that they give. It must not, we must not be able to use the SPSS. We must have to drop and paste that because my numbers
Yeah,
aren't
just-
matching up to your guys's. What is your two-tailed number?
.995.
Yeah, they're not matching up with the SPSS data. So, save contents, no. So I'm just gonna now drop and paste. I'm gonna open up a new, and I'm
Yeah,
opening
maybe
up
they've got
new.
more data and they only gave us, I don't know, what is it, 20 or 21 cases here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
It does say copy and paste this into the software, so.
Okay, so sample 1 t-test, and you guys said the sample value is 40?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that I have like 50 windows open, 0.995 is the two-tailed.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Whew, that was a lot of work. So that would be the answer for the p-value
Yeah.
for number 11.
Yeah.
And 10 was reject the null.
Right.
11 is 0.99, was it 3?
5.
5.
5.
Trying to see reschedule with Dr. Dunn here at Idaho.
Okay. What decision do you make? Did they give us an A value, a level of significance?
Yeah, they said it was .01 up in number 11.
Looking at our first next release appointment would be on February 25th.
So it's greater than. So we would fail to check.
Yeah, that's what I put. Did you put fail to reject as well, Corey, for number
Yeah,
12?
that failed, sorry.
Good.
Okay. And number 13, you decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use the alternative is the mu is less than 40, and you keep the same level of significance. Did the p-value increase or decrease? So doesn't it increase?
Well, if you take your two-tail answer there, and you have to divide it in half if you go from, so you're basically only looking at one side, not both sides.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
So-
right.
P-value is going to be divided in half.
By 2, sure. So the p-value is decreased by half.
Right.
Because you divide it in half.
You divide the .995 in half, and you get point.
Right, the number didn't change, just the data that we were looking at changed. Because
Right.
it was a one-tailed. It went from a two-tailed to a one-tailed.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Would you, so once we divide that in half, what is that?
.4975. And so we
So-
still failed to reject, right?
It still failed to reject, right?
Yeah.
Right, because we're still looking for a .01.
Yeah. And that's still high.
significance. Right.
Okay. Thank you for being patient with me while I'm playing catch up here.
That's okay. I'm kind of like letting you work through it and
Yeah, that's good.
making sure my thought process is the same as yours.
Yes.
Compared the width of the confidence interval for question 11 and the confidence interval for question 13. Which one is wider? So 11 and 13. What's 13? So do we need to?
You use the alternative instead of the, or a different alternative.
I think they're still the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they're trying to trick you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the confidence intervals aren't going to change.
Right.
Okay.
They just
All
wanted
right.
to make sure you know that, I think. They want to make sure you know that you're working with the same problem, you're just looking at different results.
Right.
Right, because our p-value or our level of confidence didn't change.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to influence the confidence intervals. Okay. So,
All right. I'll read them through so we make sure we have the right answers. So 1 and 2 are true. 3, we assume sigma is unknown. Is everybody ready? Sorry, I didn't even ask.
yeah, go.
Okay. 4, no. 5, 1.5. 6, 98.220. 7.922. 8, negative 1.843.
Wait, hold on. Can you do 7 again?
Yeah, 7 is 0.922.
Okay.
8, negative 1.843.
Okay.
9.041. 10, reject the null. 11.995. 12, fail to reject the null. 13, decrease. 14, fail to reject the null. And 15, they are the same.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
What do we do?
I don't know, I'm always afraid to hit it.
We did good. We got 100.
Thank you. I know I always like Heather here because she's brave.
Oh, did Heather submit already?
Quizzes, ladies.
No, but it's always the first one to click in. So she always gives me that, okay, it's okay.
Awesome. So if you guys want, I will listen in. If you want to go over the homework, I'll just kind of listen in, but I didn't even open it.
All right.
Hang on one second, ladies. I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Thank you. My son was trying to write me notes, messages.
I love it.
Because that's not distracting or bothersome at all.
No, no.
And he's 13, like really old enough to know better. So, okay. So did you do the homework assignment?
Yeah, I did it. I
Okay.
think I was good on everything.
It was mostly just working through the formulas. I feel like. I
Yeah.
mean, that's usually what homework is, right? It's just practicing using the formulas.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't. There's nothing that caught me up. But if you guys, if you go through it and you need help, just text us or whatever.
Okay. I thought it was weird that they had like 4 different options in the PDF or the Word doc.
I know.
I
Me
was
too.
like, why are you making this more complicated than it has to be?
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't know what it is.
And that was just for the individual prep. It wasn't for the homework.
Right.
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
like
on
when
the-
they gave us under the individual preparation, they always give us the preparation assignment and then the key. This time they had the preparation assignment and then the key and then the preparation assignment and then the answer key. Some are in PDF, some are just documents, and we don't know why they gave us.
Oh yeah, I figured there must have been some conflict. Someone must have had a problem opening them or something, so they put them in another form. Was the
Maybe
only thing I
you're
could
right.
come up with.
Yes.
It was just really confusing to me because I was like, do I need to, like, I opened it all up and I was like, well, that was a waste of time.
Oh no, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's the only thing I could think of is that someone somewhere along the line must have said these are not working or not opening or they would be easier if they were in a different form or whatever.
Yeah.
I just stuck with the